I bet you didn't know Schrödinger's cat could teach you about manifesting your dreams? Let's break it down. So, Schrödinger's cat. Imagine a cat in a box. It's both alive and dead until you check. Weird, right? But that's how it works. The idea states that until we actually experience and analyze something, that it exists in a sort of hyperdimensional state of superposition, where it is in all possible states and also not in existence whatsoever at all. This is quantum superposition. Now let's shift gears only slightly, and trust me, this is only very slightly. And let's think about the way that light and sound relate in terms of their physical properties. Sometimes light acts like a wave, the same way sound does. But other times light acts like tiny particles called photons. Just like the cat, it's all about perception. Stay with me now, I'll explain further. In the quantum world, what we see depends on how we look at it. This is where it gets trippy. Our thoughts, our intentions, might actually influence reality. Manifestation works on a similar principle. When you focus on something, a goal, a dream, you're like a scientist observing the experiment, or a writer slowly drafting the plot board of his reality. Your attention can tip the scales, making things happen or not. What is reality? What is light? Is the light the same as thought? What is a wave? What is a photon? Now let's get a little esoteric. In the Christian Bible, God speaks declaring, "Let there be light." In other words, sound comes first, waves, and produces the light, the photons. This grand mystery is why light is the power and revered thing that it is. The waves make the photons, and the photons are also waves. Now let's think back to that cat in the box. Imagine yourself as the god or storyboard writer of this particular moment in reality. Now ask out loud if you want to, is the cat alive or not? Or declare it one way or the other. You quickly notice that you can't simply will this cat into being or non-being simply with sound or vision alone. There's something more powerful and interconnected going on here. The answer has already been stated. It's that waves produce photons, and photons are both particles and waves. As though once y is introduced to x, which is also like 1 to 0, the entire balancing act of duality instantly begins and spins in perpetual motion therein of itself. Meditate upon this.